Russell Brand bills himself as a critical thinker who will always tell us the real unvarnished truth. He is not a left-winger. He is not a right-winger. He just follows empiricism and facts. And those processes, he now wants us to believe, have led him to getting himself baptized as a, I think, 40-something-year-old guy. Okay. And to voting for Donald Trump if you believe in democracy. In his latest direct-to-camera video, former actor Russell Brand, now podcast host, maybe sometimes comedian, I'm not sure, he says that if you really care about democracy, Trump is the person you would support. And of course, the fact that he tried to become president despite losing would seemingly directly contradict that claim. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Here's what Russell Brand has as a message to the voting public of the United States of America.
What I feel now is that if you really care about democracy, you'd be better off supporting Trump than the neoliberal establishment, because I think they have much deeper, far more insidious ties to globalism, to the war machine, to authoritarian and manipulative media, and more likely to deploy the judiciary, even than their arch nemesis, Donald Trump. But it's not up to me to decide, is it? I'm an English person. I don't vote in your country. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to like and to subscribe and to support our channel so that we can continue to tell you the truth as best as we understand it. So the Donald Trump verdict, guilty, it's a greater indictment on the American judiciary than on the man himself, because we know that were it a different person, there would have been a different result. And we know that the primary motivation, and this is clear even from the celebrations of his detractors and opponents, is not about bringing about justice, it's about bringing down a political opponent.
The guy who says that he will tell us the unvarnished truth says that if you support democracy, it is Trump you should vote for because Biden is weaponizing the justice system against him. Now, I'm actually surprised that they're continuing to go with this line of how Biden is weaponizing the DOJ. Because yes, the DOJ has made the independent decision to indict and prosecute Donald Trump, but it has also made the independent decision to prosecute Hunter Biden and to prosecute Democratic Senator Bob Menendez and to investigate Cori Bush for campaign finance something or other, and to go after Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar. So if the point of the Biden DOJ is that Biden is directing it to go and to say, go after this person and that person because they're my political enemies, it seems that mostly they are going after his political allies and Joe Biden's own family. So that argument is undercut very significantly. But there's a bit of don't believe what your eyes tell you. Don't believe what your ears are hearing going on here with the candidate that supports democracy is Trump. Trump has been hostile to a free and independent press since he even announced he was running in the 2016 election back in 2015. He doesn't like real hard interviews with serious questions. He talks about shutting down media outlets that he doesn't like. They took Jim Acosta's press pass for a while because he didn't like Jim Acosta's questions. There's all these other ways, smaller ways, in which Trump has been hostile to democracy. He should be able to control the justice system. He should be immune and blah, blah, blah. But how can you say that the guy who lost but still thought he should be president is the guy that is the pro-democracy candidate? How can you say that the guy that waxes poetic about global dictators like Kim Jong-un and Putin and Duterte and Xi and Assad, and actually maybe Assad, maybe it's not Assad. I don't remember whether he's talked positively about Assad, but Orban and others. How can that be the guy who is for democracy while he alienated many of our actual Western democratic allies while he was president? So this is another case of Russell Brand going with the opposite is true. I'm going to tell you the opposite and you have to believe it and you have to like it. Don't fall for it. And by the way, I don't know why anyone's listening to Russell Brand anyway, given his long track record of pseudoscience and lies and deception or whatever. But if you saw past all that and you believe he's telling you some kind of unvarnished truth, at least with regard to politics, it is nonsense that the pro-democracy candidate here is Trump. You might vote for Trump because you don't care about democracy, right? Just be upfront about that. There are Trump supporters who have said, I would rather dictator Trump than a democratically elected Biden. All right. I think that they're horribly misguided, but at least they're being honest. Be honest with yourselves. maybe you don't really want democracy. You just want Trump instead. It's a possibility.